been a minute. But we actually had no breaks with this. So, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. We are out Chrisseries tonight. They are spending some time with their sister. So, hooray, family. But we got the rest of the cast starting off with everyone's favorite amphibian. It's Little Sharky. Technically a marine invertebrate.
Hey folks, I'm old. Let's have some fun. Stay off my lawn. Eat your vegetables. Who's next?
Speaking of staying off of lawns, chances are they're going to wake up to a poop on theirs. Not saying it's from me. It's Oni Heart.
Listen, I already got some of the stray cats pooping in my lawn. I don't need another one.
When we were moving in, a man offered us a kitten.
Yeah, well, it happens. The city's weird. Anyway. Yeah, it's me, Oni Heart. I still have not done a damn thing when it comes to streaming, because I just don't know. You know what it is? I just
Choice
wanna
paralysis?
stream in my new models.
Yeah, but they ain't done yet.
No, but I did start with the painting / shading section, so I'm in a huge step in the direction of being done.
You are doing the things, and that's like half of the battle, really.
I want to cry.
Yeah, me too. My back hurts. Voted most likely to forget she's muted, it's Shy. Yep.
What if you said that and then she muted?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, or will it probably be the last time? Hi, I am Shy. I am an integral who plays video games. Some might know me for Final Fantasy XIV, for Stardew Valley, for some other couple of things. Haven't really done much recently, going to look to change that. Have a couple of things I am working on. I say this every week. I'm starting to sound like Pinky or the Brain, saying, oh, well, I'm working on something, I'll have something this week, but I promise I am actually working on things.
What are we going to do today, Brian?
Work on things.
Nerf.
Last but not least, no matter how chaotic, rambunctious, and really honestly just degenerate, this AI is still better than my soon-to-be ex-renters insurance company's AI because, well, I can't cancel my policy. It's Lonnie Ikea.
You can cancel your policy with me. Wait.
I don't know what you mean, but I feel like I
don't
should
know.
duct tape my butt cheeks together.
Don't know either. Hi, I'm Lonnie Ikea. Look, for those of you who know my day job, you will know I've been busy lately. But, I will eventually return to streaming, I promise. It's Pride Month, I've got to do gay shit. I can be seen here when we do Nightingale, when we do this game, and on my own stream when life permits. Let's have some fun.
Speaking of Pride Month, yours truly will be on the front page shelf rotation for the next 12 months.
Also, is that Nep you were streaming on?
Yeah. I got sponsored by them for a 1.5-year-old game.
Perfect.
Hey, that's something.
Yeah.
let's get into it. Another lovely time. I believe when we last left off, which was last week in a whole different house ago, we were cross-examining Vera. I definitely just didn't read the save point and go with that.
That was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it.
Let me do this again, but give more volume.
Yo, we balance an audio up in here?
Yeah, I'd have to work on that.
The guitar doesn't help.
Want me to try it again?
Yeah, there we go.
The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it.
Controller, you've failed me.
Every time.
The red envelope came after she'd completed her first job. That makes it a letter from her client, whoever wanted a forgery made. If I was a rabbit, I would rock.
Hello.
We're close. We just have to piece together the parts. A deadly weapon in a red envelope. And the path it took to take Drew Misham's life.
Created things and father sold them.
Let me...
This envelope came.
I think... Okay, yeah, I got it. There we go. Magicians?
I love mysterious things. I always have.
Even though she fainted when she saw Mr. Hat.
You're confusing mysterious with just freaky.
Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much.
See? Isn't magic great?
This one time in band camp. Yeah, fine, great, sure. Yeah, listen, no need to get excited.
But the magic troupe we saw disbanded soon after.
Please no.
Sad face. I was quite sad.
Did she just say what she said? Magic troupe? Where have I heard that before? Red envelope came after she'd completed her first job. That makes a letter from her whoever wanted a forgery made.
Hello.
We're close. Have to piece together the parts. Okay.
I created things and father sold them.
Okay.
This envelope came after my first work that was other than a painting. Father handled the deal, all of it. I received the stamp that was in that envelope. It was after that job that we moved to the current studio. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it.
Okay. Yeah. Huh? Okay. those magicians you liked. Was it this bunch?
Massive happy.
Oh, they're not a bunch.
I see. Still. And I wonder why include a commemorative stamp like that in a business letter?
Well, good question.
Well, pretty stamps are always better, and you can't beat true grammarly.
But the whole murder plan was a failure because of it. Ironic, don't you think? A little too ironic.
Yo, Inf coming in on that 60
Prosecutor
months.
Gavin,
I loved that video. He is so great.
Prosecutor Gavin, you appear to have the meat sweats.
Graham. Grammary!
What's with Gavin?
Might I ask just one question of this witness?
He.
In your testimony
I-
just now, you stated
I really wish I had the grace and just. He just oozes comfort.
this was your first work that was other than a painting?
Yes. New acoustics. I'm going to be hanging some wall stuff up soon.
Please, tell me,
It's a little bit echoey yet.
what exactly did you make?
Can I ask why?
No! Answer the question, now.
Objection? Just being a jerk to the witness?
How badgering.
That's gone beyond badgering. That's like harassment.
Prosecutor Gavin, are you constructing a dam? You're usually not the one whose volume concerns me.
Yes, it is unbecoming of me. I apologize.
You better.
But I must know. Please, Miss Misham, tell me.
It was a book. A single page in a book.
A book?
I'm so.
Please be more
I'm
specific.
gonna hang some more stuff tomorrow once I get like a bunch of the guitars are gonna go up, and then I'm gonna start hanging some art,
Jeez.
some
It was a handwritten
tapestries,
book.
and it should hopefully
Like-
get
like a
less
diary.
Fuck. No! I don't! No!
This man is afraid of clowns.
Meep.
What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Misham, this book. Was there a picture of a silk hat on the back cover? Yes or no?
How did you know?
Oh man, Gavin's gonna have a stroke. Prosecutor Gavin, the defendant is answering all of your questions. Stop badgering her.
Shut up, Apollo.
Boo, I'm a ghosty woasty.
He's told you nothing, has he? your soiled, sullied mentor. Nothing?
Either way, I hope you're doing well, Imp. Sully? Who?
Phoenix Wright, stupid! Who else?
Bruh. I mean, Daddy?
He never told you about the trial 7 years ago?
What, the man that can't remember to brush his hair for months at a time?
It's a style.
Oh, how he
Back
came
in
to
Germany.
lose his attorney's badge?
Mm.
There's a certain piece of evidence that decided his fate, you know. A certain diary. On the back, it bore the mark of a silk hat.
What? Yeah. Well, hey, at least they're early shifts. But yeah, get some rest if you need to, brother. Phoenix Wright tossed out of the profession by false evidence? And the forger who made that evidence? Is this girl standing in front of me? Farah, you must tell us. The evidence you made was used in the trial 7 years ago. Who asked Drew Misham, you, to forge that evidence? For all of our sakes, who did it?
Ellipses. We only met once.
You met the client? Well, who was it?
It was. Uh,
Well, what's going on with Vera?
Someone turned her shock collar up.
Oh, Pinky. She's staring at Prosecutor Gavin's face again.
Yes? What? Is there something about me?
Oopsies. I remember clearly. I remember who gave me the book, the diary.
Well, who was it? Vera? Oh, okay then.
But devil.
Oh, I guess she died.
That ends the trial then, doesn't it? Defendant Vera Misham, condition unconscious. Examiner's diagnosis, acute atroquinine poisoning.
Oh.
Oh shit.
This ends the recording of the trial for the murder of Drew Misham. Vera Misham was, during the trial, poisoned by an unknown assailant. The dosage was just under the lethal amount, sparing the defendant's life. She is currently in intensive care and is not to be disturbed for any reason.
Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, I gotta go yell at her.
A very simple case at first glance,
Okay, was it though?
until it finally began to show its true colors. Atroquinine blue.
Ooh.
The long road to the truth takes us to the record of another trial.
Oh,
In
hey!
like-
It's
in
the
like 3
Phoenix
or
Wright
4
music.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, neat. In like 3 or 4 games, this is the most work the narrator has had.
I'm just waiting for it to hit that funky breakdown.
Yeah.
Come on. That shit classic. That is what we in the city would call a panty dropper, Tony.
Huh? What city are you living in?
I like getting you worked up. It's so much fun.
In South.
Yeah, come on, dog. I'll take you out.
Philadelphia,
I'll take you out for cheesesteaks. I'll take you to Gino's, best cheesesteak in the city.
I
No,
can't even
Keo.
really eat cheesesteaks anymore.
Come on, Keo. Take us to where you eat.
Honestly, best cheesesteak is probably like in city limits, probably D'Alessandro's personally. But best cheesesteak I've had ever is a place called Papa Guido's near where we used to live. Cheesesteaks are like $14, but like I posted that John in Discord. It's literally the size of my forearm.
I just get shit and eat it, bro. I don't even know what's the best.
In some ways, that was all. That was the starting point of it all. And that is where we must go. To find the whole truth.
Oh God, she's even smaller.
Trucy, right?
Woo-wee!
To the past.
Back to the past?
Is that Phoenix?
That's Phoenix. But it's also auto playing.
Nah.
Ah, yes, the partner I was looking for all along. Over a game of cards.
That was how we met 7 years ago.
So wait,
Yes.
if Phoenix, younger Phoenix, is now the main.
Main character. Yeah, how do we want to do this?
That's up to you, Chief. This is your show.
I'll take him for now. And
Okay.
let's kind of see how it plays out.
Sounds good.
April 19th, 9:27 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Whew. Okay. It's been a long time since I felt like such a rookie. I gotta try and relax. Ah, good morning, Mr. Enigmar. Alright, hey, Sharky.
Now hold on. Do I have to do my best Oni impression for this?
Do what makes you happy.
I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly.
Is that what I sound like?
I don't I'm gonna work on it.
Listen, I will
gonna
pipe
work
the
on
audio back into this stream. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared.
I understand. I am asking the impossible.
Well, Yeah, but you also haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards, which is kind of weird.
And that was enough.
Actually, it wasn't. Trust me.
Oh, morning, Daddy!
Ah, I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I'm fine as always. This old boy here is to help me after all.
That's a young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on.
Thanks. My first show's today, after all.
Child pageantry is awful and should be banned. I'm sure it is. What are you fucking talking about?
Oh, old boy. Wait, that's probably...
Huh? Me? Look what she started.
Yeah.
What's this?
I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. They said it was really important.
What's this? A memo for you or some such?
Not from the looks of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later.
Well, how do you feel about the trial today?
We'll get through it. Somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy, I hear.
Ah, an easy win then. Yes?
Well, they're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office, which makes me ask many questions, because, like, thoroughbred humans? Anyway.
I think they just took him out to stud. It's fine.
You know, of course, there's one of those every year.
The switching of attorneys just before the trial. I know it's a difficult situation I put you in, but allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright.
It's $3 to watch, it's $5 to touch it.
I'll just find a cash machine. They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. Do your best, but do not worry.
First time a defendant's ever given me a pep talk. Huh? Well, I'll do what I can.
I see you do not understand. You see, it will be impossible for them to declare a verdict.
You know, maybe I shouldn't say that in front of, like, the court officials and bailiffs and stuff. Sounds kind of, like, eerie. Impossible, though?
Yes, isn't that right, Trucy?
You bet, Daddy.
Well, my first look at the case was only yesterday. In the information I was given, well, that was a tad bit lacking on it. Still, I'll do what I can, for their sake.
I believe the curtains will be lifting any time now. I am in your capable hands, Mr. Wright.
Oh. My client is Shaddy Enigma, known around the world as Zach Gramarye, a wildly popular magician, star of Troop Grammary. His mentor, Magnifi Grammary, was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. And Zach Grammary is the suspect.
Apparently, I'm from ancient Egypt by that name.
Yeah, right.
April 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 7.
So am I also taking the judge here?
Probably. I don't think Zach's gonna have too many lines during the trial.
Okay. Then I'm good with that.
Shirelon, go!
Or Shirelon can have it if they want it.
Di, you want it?
I'm sure Shy wants it, but I was speaking specifically
you
about the
muted?
voice role. Yeah, you know, we can hear you better if you pull it out of your mouth first.
Court is now in session for the trial of Ishadi Enigmar.
Well, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Is the prosecution ready?
I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? Bit of a buzzkill, really.
Buzzkill? Is this some new kind of crime?
One of the worst. This is a trial, yeah? Where are all the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? A Gaviner's concert's got 10 times the thrill this gig's got.
Who were you again?
Clavier. Clavier got it, Gavin. I came to get the party started. Legally, yeah?
Gavin? Defense attorney Christoph Gavins?
Figures my bro's name's more famous in this part of town.
Javier Gavin, lead singer for the mega hit band The Gaviners. You're out of your league, Rock.
I know what you're thinking. You're out of your league, rock boy. True, my debut single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight.
Okay, DJ Khaled, calm down.
But that's just a hobby to me compared to this, yeah?
You, really like to talk, huh? I like your affected Euro rock accent.
I'm just getting warmed up, Attorney Wright.
You know, I realized Phoenix Wright had a thing for a certain German prosecutor once. Almost forgot about Franziska.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to fill us in on the case.
Achtung, baby. Time to call on the opening act. What was his name again? Ah, yes. Detective Gumshoe. Hit it! And you are?
So am I taking Gumshoe on this one, or?
Go ahead. I need to return to the restroom.
You were the one who called me up here, sir. Name's Dick Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. I'm a side detective down at the precinct.
Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see.
Hey, yo.
Me?
Today's the day, pal. Today I win and you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today, see?
what? You normally lack confidence in your testimony? There's something inherent in the criminal justice system.
And detective, this is my stage. Can the antics.
Ah,
All this hey youing and such. And I could care less about your history together.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand.
all right. It happened 6 days back in a room at the General Hospital. The facts are as simple as they come here. Here's the crime scene.
What is that? What is that bullet hole in his head?
He got shotted.
That's not what they look like. It's like someone drilled a hole in a wall.
It's okay.
He looks like he's been trepanned.
Yeah, Jesus.
Probably going for a specific rating here.
Listen, sometimes you just need a casual lobotomy, I guess.
It's a mole, shut up.
Listen, my insurance wouldn't cover that very expensive medicine, so they just said just yoink that part of my brain out. It'll be fine.
I like how it didn't mess with the silly cap he has on either.
Yeah, you know, real nice.
The victim was a patient asleep in a hospital bed. The killer comes in, puts a pistol on his forehead, and bam! Lights out. Them's the facts. Psst.
That would be
Not so
Sean.
long ago, the victim, Magnifique Grimaire, was a famous man. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were.
Ah, yes. The great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnifique to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get blank stare.
Yes, though I'm sure the youngsters today know his disciples even better. I dare say Troop Grimaire has made quite a name for themselves.
Anywho, the retired Magnifi's been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? A malignant tumor or something? Doing something to his liver, I think. Yeah.
A malignant tumor, perhaps?
In other words, he had liver cancer. He only had 3 months left to live, in fact.
The facts do seem simple enough. But something's not right.
The victim was already climbing a 3-month stairway to heaven. Why not wait for him to knock, knock, knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him?
Because puns aren't allowed. I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but I mean, he's not wrong. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die anyway?
Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes.
Diabetes?
In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin.
Okay, so that's not the correct term, and you should probably get help if you're struggling with addiction. I,
If only Wilford Brimley was still here to teach us the way.
kids these days.
When he was shot with a pistol, the syringe was found at the crime scene.
That's not an insulin syringe.
Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life.
Sorry.
Shot.
I believe the question before us is clear then. Why did the killer have to shoot this dying man? What reason could he have had?
Very well. Detective? Perhaps you can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting.
Yes, sir. Actually, the victim kinda ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man right in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir.
What? You're saying the victim ordered his own shooting?
Those are the facts. I have here the letter in question.
Very unusual indeed. Although, could such a thing as a letter really cause one to pull a trigger, I wonder?
I believe the answer to that question can be found at the end of the letter.
You cannot refuse, and we both know the
Yes,
reason
it would be
why.
Rianne.
Detective Gumshoe,
Only
can you
physicians
explain
are
this to the
allowed
court?
in certain states.
Unfortunately, even the descendant won't say a peep about that, sir. Unfortunately, he still won't talk.
One thing that bothers me about this, why didn't he just say 11? Why have him come at 11:05 with some specific reason?
The devil's in the details there, attorney.
Was there some reason?
As it turns out, there was. Every night, for a half hour starting at 11, the victim, Magnifique Gramarye, was given an IV.
An IV?
There it is in the picture off to the side of the bed.
At 11, the doctor would come to set up the IV. 30 minutes later, he would come back for the empty bag. This happened every night without fail.
So that was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption. During his IV.
Very well. Shall we begin? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you would.
What's this reason he couldn't refuse? He could have at least mentioned it to me.
It made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own moiter. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man right in the forehead.
How can you be so sure?
Hey, you gotta learn to stop relying on people to do your thinking for you, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, are you having a stroke? You look like you're having a stroke.
I do smell burnt toast. You made bagels earlier, right?
Yeah.
Learn to think for yourself. Get that noggin cranking.
You fail to grasp the concept of questioning, detective. For the record, the only things I'm interested in cranking is my motherfucking hog. And 90s. Them bitches. Whatever I could say.
First, we got this letter. It says, shoot, ... in the forehead. Loud and clear.
I can see that, but I still wouldn't.
Well, maybe you need to grow yourself a backbone, pal.
Yeah, who are you? Too good to commit a murder?
Listen. You failed to grasp the concept of shooting people is bad, detective. Remember when I said the criminal justice system needed reform?
We also found the defendant's pistol at the scene.
Did it come with a second one in an antique box with white handkerchiefs and a powdered wig?
Traces of gunpowder residue shows that it had been fired recently.
Okay, you realize that is a black powder handgun, so like there's gonna be gunpowder on it. Basically all of it. You know what? This is lost on you.
Oh, Mr. Wright? As far as I can tell from looking at this photo, there seems to be no issue with the prosecution's claim.
The photo. Maybe there's something in there that I can use. So they're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead? I think there's a hole in the prosecution's argument. Clearly, Mr. Enigma shot something else. Looking at this photo, another possibility occurs to me.
Yes?
What does the letter tell us? But the defendant had a reason he couldn't refuse his teacher's wishes.
Bingo, pal. That's why the defendant popped him one right in the forehead.
Yeah, well, that's what your father should have done to your mother, too, but listen, you're not on trial right now.
The forehead is not where you aim, pal.
Simba. Oh, well, the defense disagrees on both points. You see, the defendant had another choice he could make.
What? And you can prove that with this photo?
I can prove he had a choice, yes.
The defendant might have fired like he was ordered. But he didn't shoot the victim's forehead. Well, let's hear what you're thinking, Mr. Wright. If he didn't shoot the victim's forehead, what did the defendant shoot?
That.
The clown doll?
Well, take a closer look. He's been shot in the forehead, too.
Ah, there's a hole in its forehead.
Yes, and a hole in the prosecution's claim.
Huh. And I suppose you have a reason as to why he'd shoot the clown doll?
He didn't just shoot the doll, he shot the doll's forehead.
His forehead? Oh,
Well, let's read the orders once more, shall we? You will shoot one shot square in the forehead. Which is exactly what he did. He shot the clown doll square in the forehead.
Has raised an intriguing possibility. Hole in the clown's forehead, it definitely looks like it was shot. Bailiff, send someone to investigate this matter.
I admit I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim.
I just have to prove reasonable doubt, buddy, so. Whatever. Perhaps he did have to shoot a forehead as ordered. But the letter says nothing about whose forehead. This was the only way he had to follow his orders without taking a life.
The bullet hole in the clown's forehead does demand an explanation. It might very well be a clue. Yet Prosecutor Govan is right. It alone does not prove the defendant's innocence. You cannot say for sure the defendant didn't shoot the victim.
So sorry, Mr. Wright. How sad it is to see the mighty fall.
How sad it is to see the novices overconfident. He doesn't realize just how big this little hole is going to get. God damn,
Amazing.
Lord. Oof. Happy Pride Month.
Detective Gumshoe, please take this newfound fact into account as you continue your testimony.
So what if he shot the clown? He still shot the victim, pal.
Hmm.
And the pistol. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene. No doubt about it.
You mean this pistol, the one in the crime scene photo?
Yeah, that's the one. It's a funny looking gun, so there's no mistaking it.
We compared the bullet taken from the victim's skull with the bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks on the bullet were a perfect match.
So you verified the murder weapon.
You bet we did. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir. Definitely.
Why are you so certain?
What pile of sand has your head been stuck in all this time, pal?
Your mom's ass.
Congratulations. You never heard of Zach and Valent's quick draw or shoot 'em?
Huh? What's that?
One of the defendant's specialties. Zach and Valent stand on either side of a goyle. Then they shoot. But the bullets don't hit her. Instead, they hit everything else on the stage, yeah. This was one of the pistols they used in the show.
Bless Papa.
Got a great design, huh? The kids love it.
It is very pretty.
The kids working the garment factory or the kids working the coal mine?
Bread mine, we gotta get that pumpernickel from somewhere, pal. Didn't you know that bread is all mined out of the center of the earth?
The moon is made of cheese, the earth is made of bread.
Birds aren't real.
Many boys and girls joined the police because of that pistol, I hear.
When they were still referred to as Tommy knockers? Was this when there were also gasmen to light the gas lamps along the street and push the sewage down the hill?
That's great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
You know, that would explain a lot about the police force. Attaboy, Phoenix. For turning you into a radical socialist one step at a time.
Drew Gramier stopped doing that act a little while ago. The old man held on to that pistol ever since.
Court would like to see the pistol in question.
Oh, what? To make sure you didn't make it 80 years ago?
You got it, sir. Here she is.
Well, this truly is a blast from the past.
It's a stage pistol for magic shows, see? But it can fire real bullets.
It looks so much bigger in real life than on TV.
Yeah.
You're telling me. Oh, wait, you mean the pistol.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, but it can only hold one round. By the way, the pistol's firing chamber, she's empty. And it shows traces of having been recently fired.
Hmm. Almost like Kios knew what he was talking about. Go figure. So, were any fingerprints found on the gun?
Unfortunately, no. Of course, the defendant is known for wearing gloves. You might say the lack of fingerprints is, in fact, a fingerprint of its own.
Aha! Intriguing point. Well made.
That's not how this works. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not well made. Not intriguing. Not even based on any legal. You know what? This is a kangaroo court.
In any case, the court accepts this evidence.
8.
My grandchild would get a kick out of seeing this. But now it's time to return to our testimony.
So what if he shot the clown? He still shot the victim, pal.
You literally just said it only fires one shot. The trickiest cases often seem the simplest. Prosecutor Gavin, you missed the bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. You understand?
Yeah, but just like I said, pal. They shot the clown in the forehead. He went and
No. It did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he couldn't.
The murder weapon? How?
Well, it's quite simple, Your Honor. This pistol only holds one bullet at a time.
ah.
Ugh. If he had shot the clown in the forehead, he couldn't have shot the victim, too.
That's not a contradiction. Not even close. All he had to do was reload the pistol after the first shot.
Yeah, okay. Oh, where did he get the extra bullet? They're not so easy to come by, you know. In fact, we do live in a parallel universe to Pathologic. If you claim the defendant had one ready, you're gonna have one ready in the bathroom stall on our next intermission. Then prove to us how he got it.
I like that game, Pathologic.
Pathologic's a great game. Don't fucking play it. It's a great game, though.
It is the best game you should not play.
H-Bomber guy questionably approved?
I had a feeling this wasn't over yet. No, this party's just getting started. And I haven't proven anything yet. Beyond my good looks and startling record sales.
Wow. Stop being so humble. Oh, God, you're so cool. And utter lack of humility.
What's this? It seems the prosecution has another witness prepared.
Like I said, a detective was just the warm-up act.
Yeah.
Now, get out of my sight. Now that the audience has gotten a taste of what's to come, they're ready.
Ready for what?
For my decisive witness, of course.
Is it just you staring into a mirror?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I had a hunch.
A witness who you will find can prove one thing for us. That it was Zach Gramery who shot the victim in the forehead.
Very well. We will pause for a 15-minute recess.
Oh, this might be my lucky break. I'll need that 15 minutes to talk to my client, Zach.
Court is adjourned.
My name is Shadi. I am from Egypt.
Shadi also puts holes in people's heads with a key.
With a Beyblade.
No, but Moses used a Beyblade to part the Red Sea.
Red Sea was made of jello. You're just being told a tall tale. Oh, and
That
pig.
is actual Beyblade lore I just gave you.
The system is down. The system is down.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that before the end. Fun.
Oh yeah. April 19th, 11:21 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
Very impressive, Mr. Wright. I have to say, I expected nothing less.
Well, we've only just begun. I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about what happened, actually.
I didn't think you would believe me, even if I told you. Better that you discovered the truth for yourself. I was thinking of you, you know.
Happy Pride Month? I think we need less thinking and more talking. That night in the hospital, what really happened?
Ah, the way your eyes gleam, Mr. Wright.
Listen, we can do this in the bathroom after the trial, but work with me here.
Right here in front of everyone,
You're-
including Trucy.
No. You're a bad man.
You're the one scaring my daughter.
Stay away from the summoner. Speaking of which, where is she?
You've seen the problem yourself. The letter.
The one shot in the forehead one, right?
Yes, and the reason he speaks of. I couldn't deny my mentor's wishes, even if it meant his very own death. Or my death. Why not flip that coin?
Why not?
This is something I will not say. For now, at least.
Yeah, don't give your lawyer important information about your case.
What is this for now business?
I've done many things in my life. Some well, some poorly.
Yeah, that's kind of how life works, Chief.
But this is a cross we must bear alone to our graves.
We? What's this we shit, white man?
I have a mouse in my pocket.
Do you have an erection?
Wouldn't you like to know? You wanted to know about the night of the incident.
Finally! This guy sure likes to take his time getting to the, actually important stuff.
Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time and found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols.
2?
Yes, The one I'd used on stage. And the one that had been used by my partner, Valant.
Oh, for the Zack and Valance quick draw thing?
My mentor had the look of one sleeping. I stood by his bedside, hearing only the light sound of his breathing. Then I took the pistol into my hand. Cannot deny that my resolve faltered then, for a moment.
You faltered? You mean you thought about shooting him?
Recall there was a reason I could not refuse his request.
Yeah, some letter. Blah, blah, blah.
His last such request, though not his first.
So, there were other requests you couldn't refuse before?
To be honest, I've not always been steadfast. I fear I've brought pain upon poor Trucy.
Was Magnifi coercing his disciples somehow? What is going on in Troop Grammar?
Yet,
I'm not going to be scarred for life by this at all.
in the end, I didn't even shoot him. Instead, I turned and shot the clown. Took the pistol I'd fired and placed it in my pocket.
In your pocket. The one right there?
I believe if you examine the bullet in the clown's head, you will find it to be different than the one in my mentor. The... what were those called?
Rifling marks?
Rifling marks? Oh, sorry.
That's okay, we got it together.
We always do. Yes, well, that is all I have to tell you concerning the case.
Concerning the case? You mean there's something else you can tell me that you're choosing not to?
You're a fascinating man, Mr. Wright.
And you're an idiot that's going to go to jail.
I am one of those things. There is something. My mentor. His eyes opened.
What? Magnifi Grammary?
The old devil. He was not asleep, you see. Of course, the gunshot would have woken him anyway. And there he had our last discussion as mentor and pupil. Was not a long decision. Maybe 10 minutes or so?
What did you talk about?
Mr. Wright, did I not just tell you?
No, you didn't. That's why I asked.
Does not concern this case.
That Grammary, he seems pretty steadfast to me. Maybe just stubborn. Or
Both.
fucking dumb as a fence.
Mr. Wright, your presence in the courtroom is requested.
I'd just
All right.
like to say for the record that some of my best friends are 4x4s.
All right.
Hi,
I
Mr. Hat.
will go into the courtroom next week. Job, everybody.
Woo! We did it. Hooray!
did it.
Yeah, let me here. I'll bring up Ferret Cam, so we can give Doodle a treat, and then we'll extraduce everybody.
Hooray.
Ugh. I have to go to the other room.
Is that even legal anymore?
Boy, oh boy.
All right, friendos. Good job. I'm so proud of you all. But there is a happy doodle that is very, very fat.
How does it feel having other rooms to go to?
I'll get used to it.
What's the difference in square feet between the house and the apartment?
Including the basement, double.
Nice.
Yeah. Can't wait to turn the basement into a dungeon. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Sorry, I was still alive. Anyway, definitely not going missing anytime soon. It's Oni Heart.
Man,
Are we abducting Oni?
No.
As your lawyer, I can advise you to say that this specifically is for comedic reasons only.
that's fine. Yeah, just chipping away at both these models. I got a lot of work stuff going on, so I've also just been kind of busy.
Mood. Will we see you on the internets?
Soon, I pray.
I believe it. I have faith in you. Hi, my name's Chris Rees. I'm leader of the raid group Blitz. I like old games. I'm stubborn, more so than your grandpa. I'm hanging out with my sister, and I'm too cool to hang out with you people tonight.
To be fair, Chrissy did make the correct choice.
First time judge. Multiple time unmuter. It's Shy.
I mean, I don't think it's been more than once, but hi, I am Shy. Coming up, gonna try to get something going this week. Hoping to have a lot of fun. Definitely working on a couple of things. And yeah, if you like hearing from me, I'm here every Monday night. I co-star with Lon when she goes live, and I occasionally do things on my own.
You can do it. Speaking of preventative maintenance, don't forget to service your AI. It's Lania.
What do we mean by service? Hi, I'm Lonnie Akea. I play Trissy Wright here, and I also play Nightingale here when we have Nightingale. At some point, I will do gay streams for this gay month. But yeah, I'm just getting on, you know? Getting on. Be good to each other. Yeah.
Last but not least, Terror of the South, Lil Sharky.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Oh my wash and
Not Friday yet.
Hey, that's fair. Hey, how you doing? I've been playing Gumshoe here. I was gonna make him sound stupid, and then I went, hey, New Jersey's better for that. So anyway, make sure that you tell your people just how you feel about them. Because maybe they'll get shot in the head in the hospital or something. I don't know. This is all very confusing. Yeah. Either way, I'm old. I'm on the internet. You can find me. You got the Discords. You got the blue skies. I'm around. Have some fun. Tell your people you love them. Go the hell to sleep.
And yeah. Hey. Big ups for everyone. Made it back. Missed all of you goofy goobers. So, it was good to be back, and we're slowly getting comfy into the new place. More streams this week, and we will definitely see you tomorrow. Give you the usual rundown. There's the Discord if you want to hang out with us. Play some video games on the weekend, and don't forget to get your cooking votes in. There's the YouTube, which I'm definitely going to be continuing to update and make sure y'all have some things to watch while we're gone. If you're a tea drinker like me, check out the blends we put together with our friends over at Adagio. Proceeds benefiting the Trevor Project, so happy Pride Month all year round. My wife, Shelby, has her Etsy, which also has some really cute Pride-related things. She crochets and she 3D prints and makes some ethically sourced, one-of-a-kind bone jewelry that is absolutely really cool. And last but not least, you want to support the stream, get yourself some extra cooking votes, help out with like the moving shenanigans. Feel free to check out your own wish list. It will reward you with cooking. But for us, we're going to call it a night here. And we are going to go raid our friend Willow. Hopefully you all had a good time. And we'll catch you on the next one, which is actually going to be tomorrow. Ah!
Willow or won't blow?
Alrighty, friends. We're going to go say hi to Willow.
Willow or won't blow? We will
Wah,
see.
wah, 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 wah. Either way, say goodbye, everybody.
I'm a funny bunny.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Hi,
everybody.
everybody.
Listen, just because you own a
Buddy.
rabbit doesn't mean you're a funny bunny. That just means you're a buzzy bunny.